I'm sorry I'm doing this video late in the evening. I don't know if you guys can see me clearly, but just let me do it because I had a very rough day today. So I know you're all expecting videos about Nyege Nyege on this channel, but I'm so sorry to let you guys know that I'm not uploading any Nyege Nyege videos because your girl was beaten and robbed. Yeah, on Friday 10th November 2023 in Ginger at the Nyege Nyege grounds, I and my friends were beaten and robbed from. They stole my Samsung S23 Ultra. They snatched my wig. They stole my friend Nabs Ara, who is also a content creator. They stole her phone. And yeah, the other two weren't stolen from. I don't know why. I think they were just lucky. But I also thank God because they didn't steal from them, because through their phones, we were in position to leave that area back to our hotels and back to Kampala. So I'm here to say that the Nyege Nyege management failed us. The Uganda police failed us. And then the Ugandan army failed us too. I will explain what I mean by that. So this was organized crime. Just for you guys to know that we were robbed and beaten in public. Everyone was watching us being beaten and robbed from, and nobody was doing nothing. But I also understand their point, because here in Uganda, if you try to rescue someone who is being beaten, you are beaten as well, because most times it is organized crime. There are about 7 to 10 people around this thief and are ready to fight whoever is fighting the thief. So we're beaten in broad day light. Okay, it was night, but it was bright with all those lights. Why am I saying that the Nyege Nyege management failed us? We can't pay 240,000 Ugandan shillings for an event, and there is not enough security. Because if they had invested in so much security, maybe that would have been avoided. Secondly, we pay 240,000 Ugandan shillings and then get to the entrance, and some people are paying around 30,000 Ugandan shillings for tickets. Why wouldn't thieves come into the event? Because I'm assuming someone who can pay 240,000 Ugandan shillings for an event wouldn't even think of stealing from others. The mere fact that you ended up selling tickets cheaply at the last minute to different people brought in all the, the criminals into the grounds. So because of your so much love for money, you put our lives at a risk, and some of us were beaten, and who knows, we could even have lost our lives. I also want to thank my gym instructor, because this whole training that he has been gave me the courage to beat up the thief who stole from me. I'm very sure the guy is somewhere in his house or in the streets or wherever he stays, nursing wounds, because I slapped the guy's face twice. Sorry, my phone got a call. So I was trying to tell you guys, I slapped this guy's face twice, and I'm very sure his face is either swollen or something, because from slapping him, I also hurt my finger, this one particularly. I think this one poked his nose or his eye or something, because it is too painful. I punched that guy in the face twice, and I'm so proud of myself for doing that, because that is what thieves deserve. So now what happened when all this happened? Like I told you, it's organized crime. Someone steals from you, then runs and gives it to another person, who also runs and gives it to another person, who runs away with the property that is stolen. So in the process, Nabs Ara was in position to see the person who handed over the phone to the last person who ran away with it. This person was wearing a jumper, so he removed his jumper or coat, something, and held it in his hands, and then started walking like any other normal person who was attending the event to try to show people that, oh, I'm not part of the crime, like I'm very innocent. But Nabs Ara saw him, and then I personally walked to him and I held him and I told him we wanted our phones. I was so serious. I almost punched him. But then I was like, let me be calm, because I'd already punched the other one twice. So I held this guy and I took him to an army man around the Uganda Waraji tent. This army man failed us. That is why I'm saying the army failed us too. Imagine I take this guy, hand him over to the army, and then this guy, of course, there were like 3 army men, but this particular guy that we talked to told me to leave the guy, and I left him. The guy stood in front of him, and the army person told the thief to go and pick our phones from wherever he had hidden them and bring them to us. How do you tell a thief to go and pick what they've stolen and bring it back? Are they even going to come back? So that made me kind of believe it was an organized crime that both the police and army were part of, because I cannot catch someone, bring them to you, and you don't react, you don't do nothing, you just send the thief away. I was so disappointed by the army, the Ugandan army, for doing that to us. I can still remember the guy so well. I'm sure if I met him on the street, I would curse him for doing that to me, because I still remember your face, Mr. Army officer, whoever you are. God will bless you. God will bless you. God will bless your generation. God will bless your children. God will bless your whole lineage for doing that to us, for not helping us find justice. Anyway, but now to the Uganda police. How did the Uganda police fail me and us? After all that had happened, of course, we were not safe anymore. We felt like maybe the thieves are going to come back and beat us for beating the other thief, especially me for beating the other thief in the face. Or maybe, oh, I'm missing the lights. It's getting dark. Let me get here and tell you guys more. So we thought that maybe the police was going to come. I mean, the thieves were going to come and beat us as we head to the car, because for those of you who attended Nyege Nyege, you all know that it had to take about 30 minutes to move from where the event was to the gate where our cars were parked. So because they weren't allowing our cars to enter into the grounds, so I was scared. I didn't want us to walk alone as girls to the gate, because I felt like maybe these thieves would follow us and also take what they hadn't taken. So we had to seek refuge from the Uganda police. We talked to over 6 Uganda policemen, but none of them helped. They were asking us for money. Imagine me telling you that whole story of I've been beaten up. You're seeing blood oozing from my mouth. You're seeing my face swollen. You're seeing me crying. I have no phone. I'm literally devastated. And then you're asking me for money, and yet you are the one supposed to be protecting me. You're asking me for money to let you escort me to the gates, to let you give me security, protect me from these thieves. And I'm telling you that all I can afford right now is 20,000, because I had money on the phone and my phone has been stolen. And you, as Uganda police, you're telling me that 20,000 is nothing. You want 100,000 from me. So Uganda police failed us. We didn't talk to just one. We didn't just talk to one person, but we talked to about 6 Ugandan policemen, and they all failed us. They were all asking for money to just escort us to the gate. The people supposed to protect us are not protecting us. Me, at this rate, I just want to leave this country and never come back, because I feel I'm not safe anymore. That is what happened at Nyege Nyege. We were failed by the Uganda police, the Ugandan army, and the Nyege Nyege management. I'm not the only one whose phone was stolen, because when we went to the police, the Ginger police, to report our, cases, we found a queue. So many people, white and black, were stolen from and beaten and assaulted. So I'll never attend a Nyege Nyege event again in my entire life. If you're out there and you want to buy a phone somewhere in Uganda and someone is selling to you a used Samsung S23 Ultra, please be so keen. It could be my phone that you're buying. I'm sure they're going to give it to you at a very cheap price, maybe 500K or maybe 1 million, but that's my phone. If I catch you, it is you that I'm going to deal with. Me, I'm not going to take you guys to police. I'm going to bewitch you. I'm going to bewitch you with the powers given to me by my ancestors. Because now, police in Uganda is not helpful. I may take you to police and they release you the following day. I'll bewitch you myself and you'll die. So, that is what happened to us. We are so sorry for not giving you the Nyege content. Next time, better. Of course, there is no next time for Nyege Nyege. Me, I'm done completely. Let's go on with other vlogs. Thank you guys for watching. May God bless you and bless you abundantly. Bye-bye.